this down, because this is fundamental. Quality sleep is not optional, especially as we age. It's not a luxury, it's a biological requirement. You can use the best creams or supplements, but if sleep is poor, results are limited. Think of sleep as your body's overnight repair crew. If they don't show up, nothing gets fixed. Here's the simple science. During deep sleep, your brain releases human growth hormone, HGH, your internal repair manager. HGH supports muscle repair, fat metabolism, and collagen synthesis, which helps reduce wrinkles naturally and keeps skin firm. Research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism shows the biggest HGH release happens soon after falling asleep, during deep sleep. Late-night sugar or heavy meals spike insulin, and insulin suppresses HGH. That's why fat-burning foods at night don't work if hormones are disrupted. A smart pre-sleep snack isn't about eating more. It's about supporting sleep, stabilizing blood sugar, and creating the right environment for anti-aging foods to work. This is where many good intentions go wrong. At night, less is more. Your body isn't asking for a full meal. It's asking for support. Think of a pre-sleep snack as a gentle nudge, not a heavy push. The sweet spot is small, about 150 to 200 calories. Just enough to prevent hunger, but not so much that digestion takes over. Remember, your body can either digest or repair. It can't do both well at the same time, and repair is what helps reduce wrinkles naturally and slow aging. Protein is the star. It supplies amino acids for overnight repair of muscle, skin, and connective tissue. Key for collagen-boosting foods. Carbs should be minimal, and healthy fats help stabilize hormones and blood sugar, protecting growth hormone release. Aim to eat 45 to 60 minutes before bed. With this foundation, choosing the right anti-aging foods becomes simple. Now, let's move to the first one. Food number 1. Tart cherry juice and cherries. Next up, we have something very simple, very natural, and often overlooked. Tart cherries. You know, for years, I used to think melatonin only came from supplements. Turns out, nature already figured this out for us. Tart cherries are one of the few natural foods that actually contain melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain, it's time to sleep. Now melatonin doesn't just help you fall asleep. It works together with your circadian rhythm, the body's internal clock. And this rhythm is tightly connected to growth hormone release. When melatonin rises naturally, HGH follows. That's where the anti-aging magic begins. Better fat metabolism, better skin repair, and more efficient collagen production. This is how anti-aging foods support the body, not by force, but by timing. There's real science here. A study published in the European Journal of Nutrition showed that tart cherry juice improved sleep duration and sleep quality in adults, especially those with disrupted sleep. Better sleep means deeper repair. And deeper repair helps reduce wrinkles naturally over time. Tart cherries are also anti-inflammatory. That matters because inflammation quietly breaks down collagen and slows recovery. Less inflammation means better overnight healing. Now, portion matters. We're talking small, about 100 to 150 milliliters of unsweetened tart cherry juice or a small handful of whole cherries. Take it 30 to 60 minutes before bed. That timing supports melatonin without disturbing digestion. Who benefits most? Anyone with light sleep, frequent waking, or early morning fatigue. Common mistake? Drinking sweetened juice or too much? Remember support, not overload. Food number 2. Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. Casein protein. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite nighttime options, and honestly, one of the most reliable collagen-boosting foods for sleep time repair. Plain Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. You may be surprised, but this isn't about dairy as a habit. It's about casein protein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein. Think of it like a drip irrigation system instead of a fire hose. While you sleep, casein releases amino acids gradually over several hours. That steady flow is exactly what your body needs overnight to repair muscles, skin, and connective tissue. This is especially important as we age, when repair slows down naturally. Two amino acids here matter a lot: glycine and tryptophan. Glycine helps calm the nervous system and supports deeper sleep. Tryptophan helps your body make serotonin and melatonin, which again feeds into growth hormone release. This is how smart anti-aging foods work together: sleep, hormones, and repair all aligned. There's good science behind this. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that consuming casein protein before sleep improves overnight muscle protein synthesis without disrupting fat metabolism. And when muscle repair improves, collagen repair often follows because the body is finally in rebuild mode. Another benefit? Greek yogurt and cottage cheese are insulin-friendly. They don't spike blood sugar when eaten in modest amounts. A good portion is about 1/2 cup. That's enough to nourish repair without pulling your body into digestion stress. Here's a simple tip I love: add a sprinkle of cinnamon. Cinnamon supports blood sugar stability and adds warmth without sugar. Small things matter. Now, who should be cautious? If you're lactose sensitive, choose lactose-free versions or keep portions small. Listen to your body. This is about care, not force. Food number 3, kiwi. Now let's move on to something light, refreshing, and surprisingly powerful: kiwi. I know, it looks like just a simple fruit, but kiwi has a very special role when it comes to sleep and skin repair. Kiwi is naturally rich in serotonin, and serotonin is the building block your body uses to make melatonin. So when you support serotonin in the evening, melatonin follows naturally. And when melatonin rises, growth hormone release becomes smoother and stronger. There's good research here too. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating kiwi before bed improved sleep onset, sleep duration, and overall sleep quality. That's exactly what we want, because deeper, longer sleep is when anti-aging foods truly do their work. Kiwi is also rich in vitamin C, and this is crucial. Vitamin C is not collagen itself, but it's a cofactor. Without it, your body cannot properly build new collagen. So if your goal is to reduce wrinkles naturally and support skin repair overnight, vitamin C is non-negotiable. Now here's an important point: whole fruit matters. We're not talking about juice. Juice spikes blood sugar too quickly and can interfere with growth hormone. Whole kiwi contains fiber, which slows sugar absorption and protects sleep stability. Timing is simple. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis about 1 hour before bed. That's enough to support sleep and collagen-boosting foods without overwhelming your system. Portion control matters here. More is not better. Too much fruit sugar, even from healthy fruit, can raise insulin at the wrong time. Keep it gentle. Keep it smart. Food number 4. Almonds or walnuts. These may look like simple snacks, but they play a powerful role in sleep and skin repair when used correctly. One key reason is magnesium. Magnesium acts like a natural muscle relaxant. It helps calm the nervous system, relax tight muscles, and allows your body to slip more easily into deep sleep. And remember, deep sleep is where collagen repair and anti-aging really happen. Almonds and walnuts also contain melatonin, but in slightly different ways. Almonds support melatonin indirectly through magnesium, while walnuts actually contain small amounts of melatonin themselves. Either way, they help reinforce your natural sleep rhythm, which supports growth hormone release overnight. The healthy fats in these nuts slow digestion and help keep blood sugar steady. Stable blood sugar means fewer sleep disruptions and less insulin interference with HGH. This is why nuts are such smart anti-aging foods when eaten in the right amount. There's also a skin benefit many people don't realize. These healthy fats support the skin barrier, helping skin hold moisture and resist inflammation. Less inflammation means slower collagen breakdown and a smoother, firmer look over time. Portion discipline is important here. We're talking 10 to 12 nuts, not a handful straight from the bag. More than that turns a helpful snack into a digestive burden. Combine nuts with protein, like a few almonds with Greek yogurt. This balances amino acids and fats, creating a calm, repair-friendly environment overnight. Food number 5. Herbal teas. Chamomile, passion flower, and valerian. Now let's talk about something gentle, comforting, and incredibly powerful. Herbal teas. Chamomile, passion flower, and valerian aren't just relaxing. They work because they help lower cortisol, your stress hormone. And cortisol is a big blocker of anti-aging. When cortisol stays high at night, your body simply cannot enter deep repair mode. No matter how good your diet is, stress will override it. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin. Don't worry about the name. What it does is simple. It gently tells your nervous system, you're safe. You can relax now. Passion flower works similarly, helping quiet racing thoughts. Valerian goes a bit deeper, supporting sleep depth for people who struggle with restlessness. All of this activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and repair mode. Think of it like switching your body from alert mode into healing mode. This is crucial for collagen-boosting foods to actually do their job. If the body feels stressed, it prioritizes survival over repair. That's why chronic stress shows up as wrinkles, dull skin, and fatigue. There's also something very human here, the warmth and ritual. Holding a warm cup, slowing down, breathing. That ritual itself sends calming signals to the brain. Don't underestimate that. Best timing? 30 to 45 minutes before bed, after your last meal or snack. Who should be cautious? If you're pregnant, on sedative medications, or very sensitive to herbs, start with chamomile only and keep portions light. Food number 6. Fatty fish. Now let's be very clear. Fatty fish is not a bedtime snack, but it plays a critical role in what happens during your sleep. Foods like salmon, sardines, and mackerel work best when eaten at dinner, 2 to 3 hours before bed, setting up your body for overnight repair. The star nutrients here are omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA and EPA. These fats are deeply anti-inflammatory. Chronic, low-grade inflammation accelerates aging, wrinkles, joint pain, and poor recovery. Omega-3s calm that inflammation, allowing your body to shift resources toward repair instead of damage control. DHA and EPA also support serotonin signaling in the brain. Remember, serotonin is a direct precursor to melatonin. Better serotonin during the evening often translates into deeper, more stable sleep later at night. This is one reason populations that regularly consume fatty fish tend to have better sleep quality and skin health. Then there's vitamin D, another key player. Vitamin D influences circadian rhythm regulation, immune balance, and skin cell turnover. Low vitamin D is associated with poor sleep quality, slower wound healing, and accelerated skin aging. Timing matters because fatty fish is nutrient-dense and slower to digest. Eating it too close to bedtime can divert energy toward digestion instead of repair, interfering with deep sleep and HGH release. From an anti-aging perspective, fatty fish support skin elasticity, barrier function, and moisture retention, helping skin look calmer and more resilient over time. Frequency recommendation: 2 to 3 servings per week is enough to see benefits. Consistent, not excessive. Food number 7. Pumpkin seeds. Let's finish the food list with something simple, affordable, and surprisingly powerful: pumpkin seeds. These small seeds deliver a rare and effective combination of magnesium, zinc, and tryptophan, nutrients that work together to support deep sleep, hormone balance, and skin repair. Magnesium helps relax muscles and calm the nervous system. If you feel wired but tired at night, this mineral is often missing. Tryptophan is an amino acid that your body uses to produce serotonin, which then converts into melatonin. Zinc plays a supporting role here, helping regulate neurotransmitters involved in sleep and mood. From an anti-aging perspective, zinc is critical for skin repair and cell turnover. Every night, your skin is renewing itself, replacing damaged cells, strengthening the barrier, and repairing micro-injuries from UV exposure and stress. Without enough zinc, this process slows down, leading to dullness, slower healing, and premature aging. Pumpkin seeds also have a gentle calming effect on the nervous system, especially when paired with protein or eaten as part of a small evening snack. They don't spike blood sugar, which makes them ideal before sleep. Integration is easy. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon over Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or even mix with a few almonds. Portion size matters. More is not better at night. Keep it small and intentional. Who benefits most? People dealing with high stress, light or fragmented sleep, slow skin healing, or frequent breakouts often notice improvements when pumpkin seeds become a regular part of their evening routine. Now that you've seen all 7 foods, let's put this into context and make it practical. Now this is the most important part. How you use this list matters more than the list itself. These foods only work when they support your body's natural nighttime biology. First, timing. Any evening snack should be eaten 45 to 60 minutes before bed. This allows initial digestion to happen, so your body isn't focused on breaking down food when it should be releasing growth hormone and repairing tissue. Eating too close to bedtime competes directly with deep sleep. Next, portion control. This is not a second dinner. The ideal range is roughly 150 to 200 calories, just enough to prevent hunger and supply nutrients, not enough to spike insulin or overload digestion. More food does not mean more fat burning. In fact, it usually does the opposite at night. Third, combine foods intelligently. Pair a small carbohydrate source like kiwi or cherries with protein or healthy fat, Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, or nuts. This keeps blood sugar stable, which protects sleep architecture and supports steady hormone release through the night. Here's the truth many people miss. Consistency beats perfect foods. Eating one superfood once a week does nothing. Repeating simple habits every night trains your circadian rhythm, hormones, and nervous system to enter repair mode reliably. Hydration matters too. Drink most of your water earlier in the day and taper fluids 1-2 hours before bed. This reduces nighttime awakenings, which fragment deep sleep and interrupt repair. Now, what to avoid? Added sugar, alcohol, large meals, and heavy greasy foods at night. These spike insulin, elevate cortisol, and suppress growth hormone release. Finally, reset expectations. These foods don't magically burn fat while you sleep. They facilitate the environment where your body can do what it's designed to do: repair, recover, and rejuvenate. If this helped you rethink nighttime nutrition, like this video, subscribe to Life in Harmony, and support content grounded in real science and long-term health.